out to be almost 5 months, right? That's too much. He's being paid, Joe, and he's very expensive. He has a lawyer working with him. He says that we need a specialist, blah, blah, blah. But all this time, and he hasn't done anything. I told him that Brendan's mother could help him find the right person by making calls, checking who is available or not on the date of my trial. I said that we could pay someone else to help him prepare if he needed it. I don't know what else to say to him. Anyway, I'm sure he knew it all along, and that's what stressed me out, because he made everyone anxious and hopeful for nothing. I prefer that he tells me the truth all the time.
You see this letter from July 15th on Smart Jail Mail, which would be marked as Defense Exhibit 21.
Yes, sir.
Can you read the highlighted portions for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
Yes, it says, this week my lawyer is on vacation at the beach with his family and all. Then he says, I'm sorry you can't enjoy the beach this year. The other portion of the highlight, it says, Brendan's mom and I are pushing him to do what needs to be done. But the truth is that I myself was never satisfied with his work. He could have done a lot of things differently, faster, putting more pressure on the prosecutor and everything, not to mention that his communication with me is terrible. And the other part of the highlight says, but that's it, I don't have any news. After all, my lawyer is enjoying it. After all, my lawyer is enjoying his vacation.
Ma'am, can you see the message from July 17th, 2024, and the highlighted portion, which would be marked as Defense Exhibit number 22? Is that a message you wrote?
Yes,
Okay, and that was is it to your mother?
yes.
Okay, can you read that highlighted portion?
It says, and about your lawyer friend, he's right. But I can't force my lawyer if he says he's not ready, right? And he's there chilling at the beach with the family, enjoying his vacation, right?
And so that the substance of that message is you're essentially asking your mother about whether that's right to continue a case because you need to obtain experts, or you need more time in order to prepare. And the lawyer's saying that that you're right, or saying that the lawyer's right, but that you can't force them, right?
Yeah, that's what I said, yes.
Okay, that still doesn't help. That doesn't affect how angry you are, but that's an explanation your mother was giving, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You see the new message, July 20th, 2024?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and can you read the highlighted portion?
That's Exhibit 23, correct?
Sorry, Exhibit 23.
Okay.
It says, my lawyer returns from vacation tomorrow. Then he'll come and see me during the week. We'll see.
See the Smart Jail Mail communication, July 25th, 2024?
Yes,
Is that your communication?
it is.
And can you read the highlighted portion?
It says, waiting for my lawyer to come see me tomorrow.
And I'm sorry, that's Exhibit 24. Sorry, I interrupted you. I want to
Go
make
ahead.
sure I got
That's
that.
fine.
Ma'am, go ahead and read that.
It says, waiting for my lawyer to come see me tomorrow. I'll tell you more, okay?
And so it's fair to say that getting to see your lawyer is pretty important at that point after July, or at the end of July. Is that right?
For me, it's always been, doesn't matter when.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is a message that you wrote from July 25th, 2024. There's a highlighted portion at the bottom, and that would be Exhibit number 25. Go ahead and read that. Can you go ahead and read that?
It says, if my lawyer hadn't changed my trial date, you'd be starting next week, right? But anyway, my lawyer is coming to see me tomorrow.
Ma'am, I'm going to have you look at what is going to be marked as Defense Exhibit number 26. Can you read that highlight portion?
Yes, it says, and my lawyer didn't even come to me at all. He said something happened in his bathroom, that the plumber was at his house and he wouldn't be able to come today, but he'll come on Sunday. I doubt it. But anyway, it's an excuse, one thing after the other.
Okay. Ma'am, can you see?
He is examining her now.
Sorry, Judge.
I'm going to take that as a yes, so.
I have
Ladies-
about, oh, sorry.
That's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and take our 15-minute recess, morning recess. All right, so we'll get back at 11:45. So just don't talk about the case and don't do any outside research, okay? Thank you.
Got to be more careful. Dang. So, welcome to another.
You're rocking with the best.
This is the high-profile murder trial of former IRS Special Agent Brandon Bonfield. He was accused of plotting and murdering his wife and the man that he lured to his house from a dating website where he allegedly impersonated his wife to lure him to the house to set up a self-defense plot. And he's accused of murdering that guy and his wife in order to keep the affair going on. I believe that, I mean, I've seen people do things like this for way less, but just to keep the affair going on, I don't know. So far, the letters that she had written to him in jail, the defense could use it like, hey, it wasn't my client who did it. She did it. And since she already took a plea, double jeopardy applies. Because according to the plea, hold on, let's catch this.
We are hearing directly from her. I'm going to just share a couple of points here during this brief recess. So number one, and out the gate, one of the biggest questions in this case is why now, sort of like why she decided to take a plea deal. And Juliana says that she thought it was the right thing to do and couldn't keep it to myself is what she shared there in the courtroom. So why she decided to take the deal. There's also some sort of timeline questioning about what happened in the months after Christine Banfield and Joseph Ryan are murdered and who is inside that home after the fact. Juliana is there, Brendan is there, and she shares that the mom, Brendan's mother, has come to live with them, perhaps occasionally. And a grandmother from New York has also come to stay in the house. And Juliana says that at the time, she had a bedroom on the second floor, the au pair bedroom on the second floor, where the small child's bedroom was and where the primary bedroom was. And she says Brendan stayed with her in that room and that eventually she moved into the primary bedroom, though she was not clear, she said, on when exactly that happened. But that was of note today in her testimony. Another thing to note here, too, is we're going to hear a lot, and we have already, about her lawyer and she's reading jailhouse letter excerpts and her displeasure with that lawyer and sort of how she felt like she was being treated and whether or not she was getting the right sort of attention from that lawyer. To note here, she says it was Brendan's family who paid for her lawyer. Not only paid for her lawyer, but Brendan's family was also financing communications to her family in Brazil, as well as providing her money for food inside the jail as well. So, what we are in, the biggest bulk of testimony that we are in right now that the defense has put up is a number of jailhouse letters that she is reading excerpts from, highlighted areas. And I'll just share a couple of quotes with you. But some of those jailhouse letters, and she says that while she was in jail, while she's been in jail, she's been depressed and that she began taking medication for depression and anxiety. She is quoted in one of those letters saying, "I don't want to live this way anymore. It's torture. I'd rather die than live like this. It's too painful for me." Another quote from a letter, "I cannot bear living without you." A letter that she sent to Brendan. "I'm trying to be as strong as I can be." And then you can see sort of the evolution as the defense is trying to point out here that her letters seem to get darker. And she talks about this pain that she's been living with while incarcerated. And she's quoted in a letter and saying, "Better to take my life than to live like this." And she's also quoted about a half hour ago. She read an excerpt from a letter that said, "I'm not willing to spend life in prison for something I didn't do," is something that she read from a letter. And she also said here, going back to her family in Brazil, "I'll never forgive myself if I couldn't see them again." That was a letter that she sent to Brendan's family, but talking about her communication, her being quite possibly being able to see her family again in Brazil. So court is in a quick break, about 15 minutes, and should be back momentarily. They'll gavel back in, and testimony of the au pair, Juliana Perez Magalhães, will continue in just a moment. I'm Erica Gonzalez with NBC Washington, and you can also catch my colleague, Drew Wilder, who's inside the courtroom listening to all of this play out. Drew and I are going to do a live Q&A with you in the 5 o'clock hour tonight in our YouTube streaming channel, so you can catch us there. Would love to hear from you if you're watching along the way that we are and you're taking notes. What are you interested in? What has sort of caught your ear or caught your attention? You can weigh in. We'd love to chat with you tonight. We're going to take this brief pause along with the court. We're going to continue to listen in, and I'll be back with you a little later.
Okay, so that's good journalism, good reporting, good reporting. Court is in 15-minute recess. Yeah, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna check into that Q&A later on tonight, just to see if I can get some some more information regarding, you know, how other people are viewing it. But I don't know. It's really, it's too early. It's really too early to kind of weigh in. As of right now, I don't know if the letters are, you know, going to hurt or help him. Obviously, there's a reason why the lawyers are having to read those letters. I just hope that it I don't know, the connection is going to be made some shape, form, or fashion. So while we are here, let's tap into some other court cases.
Positive drug tests for children's services in November and December for cocaine, marijuana. You have the right to be represented by a lawyer in the case. If you can't afford one, I will appoint a lawyer for you. Do you want to be represented by a lawyer?
No, thank you.
Ms. Kuroko has a waiver that tells me in writing that you don't want to be represented by an attorney.
Why don't you want to be represented by attorneys? Probation violation. You better not. Don't start. I want to see that sovereign citizen stuff today.
Violated probation.
Yes, I did.
Well, actually, this is an ILC violation, right?
Yes, sure.
All right. Do you admit that you violated the terms of ILC?
Yes.
All right. What do you want to tell me about this?
I mean, I don't use cocaine. I did smoke marijuana, so I'm not sure if that's how it got in my system, but I'm currently pregnant, 10 weeks. And I'm just I've been attending my classes, doing everything that I've been supposed to be doing to be compliant with CPS as well as probation. When I didn't check in that day, I was supposed to come for a random drug screen. I ended up taking initiative and asking for a drug screen from Children's Services the next morning. Also, I took a drug screen that following evening that they said they would count towards missing my appointment.
All right. I am going to revoke your intervention in lieu of conviction, and I'm going to order that you serve 365 days in the county jail. I'm going to credit you with the 260. I just lost that number. What is it?
266.
I'm going to credit you with the 266 days that you have already done. And technically you're on community control while you're in the jail. So if you get caught with drugs, get into a fight, I could still send you to prison, but you just need to finish out your time and put all this behind you.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. I'm not going to impose a fine. I am going to impose the costs. Good luck to you, Ms. Gates.
Thank you. What type of do I file, Your Honor?
Let's do a neutral.
So, damn, all she got is like 10 days left. So that's pretty much it with that one.
Laura Yates. This is case number 23 CR 40344. Present before the court is Ms. Yates, right?
Sir.
And we have Mr. Harris in the prosecutor's office and Officer Ruff from probation. We're here today, Ms. Yates, because I received a report that alleges you have violated the terms of your supervision. You left this full circle and absconded in October of last year. You're positive for cocaine, it looks like in September of last year. And then when you were arrested, you were positive for meth at the jail. You have the right to be represented by a lawyer in the case. If you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Do you want to be represented by a lawyer?
No, sir.
All right, Ms. Kuroko has a waiver that tells me in writing that you don't want to be represented by an attorney. I'm going to accept your waiver of counsel. Do you admit or do you deny that you violated the terms of your probation?
I'm not.
Based upon your admission, I find you have violated the terms of your supervision. Mr. Harris, anything from the state?
Your Honor, my understanding is recommendation is local time and terminate. She has 324 days of jail time credit at this point.
Anything you want to tell me, Ms. Yates?
No, sir.
All right, doesn't make sense to continue to supervise you. I am going to order that you serve 365 days in the county jail. I'm going to credit you the 324 days that you have already done. You're still on probation during the time that you're in the jail. So if you get caught with drugs or get in a fight, I could still send you to prison, but just finish out your time, put all this behind you.
Sir, thank
All
you.
right, good luck to you.
That's it. In and out.
Next is the case of the state of Ohio versus Christopher Griffin. Case numbers 25 CR 42381 and 25 CR 42803. Present before the court is Mr. Griffin, right? You're Mr. Griffin, right?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Harris from the prosecutor's office, Officer Ruff from probation. We're here today, Mr. Griffin, because I received a report that alleges you have violated the terms of your supervision, that you were unsuccessfully terminated from the CCC program in January. Although I do have an email here from Officer Torak that says that may not have been entirely your fault.
What is it?
That you got kicked out of CCC.
I was I never got kicked out, sir. I got medically discharged.
Okay. Well, the plan is, in the case, Mr. Griffin, is to see if we can get you back into the program. I'm looking at the email from Officer Torak, and it doesn't look like we have the final word from CCC, whether they'll take him back or not, right, Officer Ruff?
It looks like in the additional information, he did put that he is still welcome to return back to CCC to complete the program, and that they had confirmed it with him as well as his Butler County officer.
Yo, I had
Also, I have a court case from the Court of Federal Claims that was from last year. 2024, almost 2 years ago. And in this court case, it's an order, which we're going to read soon today. It's a doozy, and it's a great read, and it's a read that I would love everyone who has an opposing view to actually tap in and see what they have to say about this case. But we'll get to it.
I've done all my classes. I was a dorm rep there. You know, I've done all everything I was supposed to do, and I just got ill. You know, and I need medical treatment bad. I mean,
What's Butler County going to do with your case, Mr. Griffin? Do you know?
they terminated my probation there.
All right.
And you know, I'm supposed to when I was released from CCC, I'm supposed to do
Hold on.
60 days.
Hold on, y'all. We are back. We are back. That's the Fairfax County Courthouse. Looks like she is in chains and shackles. She's in shackles. She's locked up. And they revamped the sheriff's office uniforms in the courtroom. Courtroom don't look like that now. Damn.
All right, are we ready for the jury?
Yes, the jury always comes out last. The jury comes out last. They never see you come out because they don't want to see you come out with shackles and chains. He's in jail too, but he's in a uniform because he cannot be in trial with a prison jail because it prejudices him. So they don't know if these two people are in jail or not. I think they do, but they're not supposed to give the appearance because it could be a mistrial. They're not supposed to know you're in jail. That's why she came in before the jury, because she has shackles on her feet. And she can't walk in the jury see that it can give a prejudiced view. This is an alleged.
Mr. Carroll, you can continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Judge, may I have Madam Clerk redirect?
Redirect to your laptop?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we took it down because.
Okay,
we
that's
were
fine.
leaving.
There you go.
And do you see that email or smart mail message from July 27th?
Yes.
And did you write that message?
That would be you. There.
I didn't touch anything.
check the connections. There you go. And this is going to be
I
exhibit
think it
20.
fell asleep.
Exhibit 28?
This is Exhibit 28.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, can you take a look at that?
Yes,
You wrote this?
I did.
Can you read the highlighted portion?
It says, tomorrow when my lawyer comes to see me, I'll send you a message.
This would be Defendant's Exhibit 29. Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail writing on your screen?
I do.
And do you recognize that?
Yes,
Is that something you wrote?
yes.
Can you read the highlighted portion?
It says, my lawyer came to see me. Didn't bring anything I had asked him to bring. Said he came to check on how I'm doing. I was like, darling, how do you think I'm doing? All the same.
Ma'am, do you see the new smart jail mail on the screen?
I do.
Did you write that?
Yes,
Judge, we'd be introducing this as, identifying it as Defense Exhibit number 30.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portion?
it says, the situation here is the same. My lawyer is calm and positive. He just postponed the trial to be ready for real. But my hearing is in November. It starts on the 12th. I think it will last about 10 days. Tiring, but it's okay.
Okay. And this is to a friend of yours?
That's my brother.
Okay, your brother. Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Ma'am, do you see the new smart jail mail communication that's on your screen?
Yes,
And this would be identified as Defense Exhibit 31. Is this a jail mail that you sent?
yes.
Can you please read the highlighted portion?
It says, tomorrow I'll message you more. And if my lawyer comes to see me, I'll let you know.
Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail communication on your screen?
Yes,
And this would be identified as Defense Exhibit number 32. Can you read the highlighted portion?
it says, when my lawyer comes, I'll let you know how it was.
Ma'am, can you see the smart jail mail communication on your screen?
Yes,
Can you see the highlighted portion?
yes,
Is this something that you wrote?
yes.
Judge, we'd identify this as Defense Exhibit number 34?
33.
33, sorry.
Mhm.
Please read that for the jury.
It says, waiting for my lawyer. He was already supposed to be here, but the appointment he had in another city this morning got moved to 1 p.m. So I don't even know what time he will arrive here or will have time to do anything shitty. Everything that happens is to mess things up. It's impressive.
Now, you talked about getting medication from the jail relating to the depression that you were experiencing around the holidays going into the new year, correct?
Well, I told you I didn't remember when I started taking it, so I can tell for sure.
Well, let me ask that question in a simpler form. You were experiencing anxiety and depression during the holidays into the new year, correct?
Yes,
Based upon those letters?
yes,
Okay. And at some point you sought help from the jail, the pharmacy,
correct.
and you don't know when it was,
No,
but when you did get any sort of medications or things like that, how long did you stay on those?
how long did it say what?
This is the alleged accomplice. She had recently taken a plea, not recently, but she has taken a plea to a lesser charge. So now she's on the stand now.
When I started,
Yeah,
I do not remember.
okay. Do you remember when you finished?
I do not remember the date, no.
Okay. Ma'am, do you see the new Smart Jail Mail communication that's on your screen?
I do,
And is this something you wrote?
yes,
Your Honor, we identified this as Defense Exhibit 34.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portion?
it says, my lawyer didn't come. He called me to say he wouldn't have time today and that he'll come on Monday. I hung up on him. I'm so angry. He's the reason for my stress and anxiety.
Okay. Now, the stress and anxiety you're talking about, is that the stress and anxiety that you were receiving medication for?
No, it's a different kind of stress and anxiety.
Okay.
It's mostly disappointment. That's it.
Okay, so this is disappointment.
Yes,
Okay. But it's clearly on your mind. I mean, for the entire month of July, these messages to your mother are about, you don't feel like you've seen your lawyer enough, correct?
correct.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm going to ask you to read the new smart jail mail that's on your screen. This will be identified as defendants number 35. Is this a communication that you wrote?
Yes,
And can you please read the highlighted portion for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
it says, living in Brazil did not work out for Brendan. Jill, not culture, Valerie's family, career, not anything. That's what I'm getting this idea out of his head and telling him it's okay to move on with his life. That's what makes me more upset, knowing that my trial would have been this week and the next, and that this would have come to an end one way or another. But what can I do? And yes, it will be November. The son of a bitch better to think, not to think about moving again. I'm already pissed off at him because for the third time this week, he said he would come see me today and everything, but he didn't come. He had unforeseen circumstances. He says he'll come on Monday, and I already feel like we're behind again in hiring the specialists we need, etc. I don't even want to think about it. He's stressing me out. And you soon be back to college classes, right? And how is the progress on your paper? That's right. Enjoy the stuff around the house. I reckon that anything there costs 200, 30, 100 reais. So expensive compared to here, LL. Wow, don't even get me started on letting go of relationship.
Is this your communication saying that you're letting go of your relationship with Brendan?
Well, it seemed like it,
You wrote it.
yes.
So is that what this is?
It sounds like it.
So, ma'am, what I'm doing is asking of you as the author. You wrote that for a reason. Is that the reason?
What did you ask?
You as the author, you wrote it for a reason.
I wrote a message for a reason.
And is
She's being evasive now.
the reason here that this is you letting go of Brendan and your relationship?
I guess so.
Okay, well, do you know? Do you remember writing this?
Yes,
Okay, is that what you were saying?
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
She's being very evasive.
Ma'am, can you see the new message, smart jail mail message on your screen?
Yes,
And do you see the highlight portion?
I do.
And Your Honor, this would be marked as Defense Exhibit 36.
Okay.
Ma'am, please read the highlighted portion.
He says, I'm waiting to see if my lawyer responds about coming to see me today. I hope so, because I'm pissed off at him.
Ma'am, can you see the next smart jail mail?
Yes, I do.
You wrote that?
Yes.
Your Honor, we identify that as defense 37.
Okay.
Please read the highlighted portion, ma'am.
It says, my lawyer came to see me, but he brought his computer uncharged yet again, just like on Sunday. He came, but we didn't do anything. I don't know how he doesn't check it before coming. He came from home, wearing normal clothes. He wasn't even working. Ridiculous. I'm pissed. But I told him that I don't want to hear him say that we're not ready again. That he asked how I was doing, and I just cried. Couldn't speak. It's because of him that I'm still in this place. But I told him that I don't trust and believe in him. He's traumatized me. He said, my lawyer will come to see me next week. Let's see.
Ma'am, there's a new jail mail communication that will be marked as Defense Exhibit 38.
Okay.
Did you write that?
Yes.
Can you read the highlighted portions?
It says, I don't expect much from Brendan, whether I come back or get deported to Brazil, for various reasons. Valerie, his career, family, fight with Christina's parents, etc. And I'm very honest. He knows what I think and feel. Even though he wants to be with me, it's more complicated than it seems. And the other part says, that's why Brendan's mom and I got really mad at him, because he says he's coming to see me and he doesn't come. She keeps calling him, drives to his office, and nothing. She pushes him and calls his attention. Now it's getting close again. For me, it is a long time. But for them, 100 days isn't much. And finding and hiring the people who we need, etc. But I think he doesn't care. Time is money. The longer he pushes things back, the more money it will cost. Ridiculous. And the other part says, Brendan and I, we are different in many ways. Money, career, culture. We are only the same about sex, LOL. But still, if I can, I want to make it work.
So in this message, you're also talking about the possibility of letting go of this relationship, but then you say that you want to try to make it work.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you're saying in the first portion, in the second portion, that's why Brendan's mom and I got really mad at him. You're not talking about Brendan, are you?
No.
Okay, you're talking about your attorney.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Ma'am, do you see the new smart jail mail to your brother
Yes.
dated August 6th at 10:44 a.m.?
Yes.
And did you write that?
Yes.
Your Honor, we identify that as Defense Exhibit number 39.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portion?
It says, the same old crap as always. No news. My lawyer comes to see me and it just makes me mad. And the other one says, Brendan and I are doing well.
Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail communication? And this is from you to your mother on August 6, 2024.
I see it.
Did you write that?
I did.
And can you read the highlighted portion for the jury? Your Honor, that we'd identify that as Defense Exhibit 40.
Yes.
It says, so I got pissed at my lawyer. He brought his computer uncharged again. Ridiculous.
Ma'am, do you see the new smart jail mail communication on your screen?
I do.
It's one written by you to Paula. Did you write this?
Yes.
Your Honor, we'd identify this as defendants 41.
Okay.
Can you please read the highlighted portion?
It says, so I'm so pissed at my lawyer because he just disappears for no reason. Says he's coming to see me and nothing. Anyway, I hope this changes. Otherwise, it'll be difficult for us to prepare for November. But he said we have enough time. We'll see. I told him that I don't trust him or his words anymore.
Okay. Ma'am, with regard to this, the timing on the message is 90 days out for your trial. Is that correct?
After my trial? Was that what?
90 days out from
Out.
your scheduled trial.
Yeah.
Okay. And is that why you're upset?
Well, it
Because
seems,
it's close to trial?
I was upset because I was not seeing my lawyer.
Okay. I mean, you know, you wrote it.
Yes.
Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail that's on the screen?
Yes.
It's a message you wrote to your mother.
Yes.
It will be marked as defense exhibit number 42.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portion for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
He says, and I spent almost 2 hours with my lawyer. It was good, but no actual news. We're just reviewing a few things. Marina, a reporter here, sent me a message today saying that the article about my case will be published on Sunday with your interview and everything. I hope I didn't say anything stupid. Everyone will see it.
Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail message to between you and Paula?
Yes.
And can you read the highlighted portion?
It says, yes, you and Brendan are a bit complicated, right? Because it involves many circumstances, family, his daughter, but once you live there, you guys will figure it out what needs to be figured out. Now you really need to give your lawyer a push, right? To make sure everything will be ready for November. This person, he said, you would need the specialist. He has gone after this person.
Now, there's a pattern in the August messages which appear to be about your lawyer, but also about your relationship with Brendan. Is that fair?
Yeah,
That was on your mind at the time?
probably, yeah.
Okay. Is it fair to assume that if you wrote about it, that was on your mind?
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, if you can look at the smart jail mail that's on your screen, is that something that you wrote?
Yes.
And Your Honor, we'd identify this as Defense Exhibit 46.
44.
Can you please read the highlighted portions?
44.
44?
Is correct?
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry.
Yes, 44.
44.
This is 44.
Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portions of this smart jail mail communication?
It says, my lawyer came to see me on Friday. We spent almost 2 hours together. And I was reading the stuff, the interviews, they did it with everyone, my friends, Brenda's, Christine's, and the guys. I discovered even more betrayals on Brenda's part. Haha. Since the beginning of the relationship, several that he never mentioned. I was shocked. Haha. And the other one says, Brendan and I, sometimes I consider it a lost cause, but I really feel for him, you know, but a lot has happened and there's a lot to be considered before any decision. And we don't even know what's going to happen in November, right? Now we're really on his tail to make sure he won't screw up again and postpone it. I'm not so confident about it, LOL.
Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail to your brother dated August 25th, 2024, will be identified as Defense Exhibit number 45? Do you see that?
I do.
And can you read, is this a message that you authored and sent?
Yeah.
And can you see the highlighted portions?
I can.
Can you read that, please?
It says here, nothing new. My lawyer barely comes to see me. And later on it says, I told mom that Brenda wants to go to Brazil with me, buy a house there, etc. But she's kind of pissed because she doesn't want me to live away from home. And that grandpa likes Bruno, but doesn't like Brendan, even though he doesn't know him. Valerie or anyone personally, I told her to stop judging based on what she heard people say, what she assumed to be true. She assumes to be true.
Okay, so if we can identify, Bruno is your former boyfriend?
Yes,
Okay. And with this smart jail mail system, were you communicating with him as well?
with Max?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Ma'am, do you see the new smart jail mail that's on your screen?
Yes.
And did you author that?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd identify this as Defense Exhibit 46.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portions for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
Yes. It says, my lawyer came to see me, but he had a problem with the computer again, and we basically did nothing. He told me that they lost the other trial that took place 2 weeks ago. And the other one says, another American reporter messaged me today, trying to talk to me. I don't even know where these people
Okay.
get.
So, I'm sorry, you're saying another American reporter messaged me today.
That's what it says, yeah?
Do the media and reporters and those associated with the media, do they have the ability to communicate with you on smart jail mail?
They do.
Okay. And how long have they been communicating with you, whether you answer them or not?
I guess throughout the whole process. I'm
So
not sure.
From the time that you were arrested?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. And are there any particular media or news people that you communicate with frequently?
Yes.
Okay. And who is it that you communicate with frequently?
Do you want me to mention the name?
It's fine too.
I'd say Josh.
Okay. Josh, and who's he associated with?
Should I say it?
I'm asking you.
Answer the question.
He's a producer with 48 Hours.
Okay. And are you speaking to anyone else who's a producer or potentially looking to buy your story?
At that point, no.
I knew they was going to object. I knew they was going to object.
I want to rephrase your question.
I
Are
knew
you
they was going to
speaking to
object.
any other media person
Was I?
other than Josh?
Was I?
Oh my God.
Was you or are you now?
No, yes.
She's trying to
Now
sell a
you are?
story.
Yes.
Okay. And that's my question. Who are you speaking to?
Who am I speaking to?
Yes.
2 people.
Okay. Do you know their names?
I don't know their names, yes.
Okay. And is one of them Josh?
No.
Okay. What are their names?
Kate and Zachary.
Okay. Is that Kate Brower
Yes,
and Zachary Franks?
correct.
Okay. And has there been any sort of, have they given you anything in anticipation of something?
Anticipation of what?
In anticipation of anything? Have they given you anything? Have they provided you anything?
Yes, they have become my support system, so they've been helping me with money to communicate with my mom,
Exactly,
my family in Brazil,
Exactly.
and whoever I want to communicate with,
Okay.
and money to a commissary and that stuff. Yes.
Exactly.
So let me just slow you down there. I
Here we
didn't quite
go.
hear all of that. I heard something about them giving you money.
Yes.
Okay. And was it money to your mom in Brazil?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. So if you could just slow down on that and just say exactly what you just said.
I said they have become my support system.
Support
They've
system.
been putting, yes, they've been putting money on my books to talk to my mom, my family in Brazil, and whoever else I want to talk to, and to buy commissary and stuff, yes.
Okay, so they're, in the absence of Tess, who used to pay all of that,
Yes,
these two are paying money toward your commissary?
yes.
And what is it that they want from you?
Eventually I want to tell my story.
Okay,
Exactly.
and have you negotiated anything?
No, not really.
Okay. Have they thrown a number out?
Have they what?
Have they thrown a number out for your story?
Yes,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Have you agreed to that number?
no.
Okay, so you're still in negotiations.
Or you can say so.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
tell me. You're
Good
the one
question.
involved in it.
Good
Yeah,
question,
if you want to
attorney.
say yes.
Okay.
Good
And
question.
do you owe them any obligations for paying for your commissary money or your ability to use smart jail mail, any of those sort of things?
I do intend to write a story with them eventually, yes.
Okay. And is, just for curiosity's sake, is the story this story?
It's the truth, if that's what you're asking for.
No, I'm asking, is that what they're basically communicating, being your support system, paying money? It's for this story, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And what outfit are they with that would be handling this story?
What?
What company are they with that would be?
It's called Cream Productions, if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm not sure.
Cream Productions?
That's what I would say, like, yeah.
Okay, and is this story going to air on any network or TV streaming service or anything like that?
I heard,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You better object.
Well, if she knows, that she can answer it.
Exactly.
If
Thank you, Judge.
as far as people told me, yes, but not that I have seen. Just people telling me that.
Well, it hasn't
Other
been made yet,
producers have made the
Okay.
story, yes.
but they represent some company, correct?
Correct.
And what's the company?
I'm not sure. Some people said
Okay.
Dateline.
I'm sorry?
Some people told me they saw it on Dateline, for example.
Okay. So
I
you've-
haven't, but that's what I heard.
You've spoken to Dateline too?
I did not speak to them. I said they made this story and somebody told me they saw it.
I'm sorry. They're talking about another story that they made that was on Dateline?
I did not know they story that was on Dateline. I did not see it.
I'm just trying to understand what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Something about
Uh-huh.
Dateline.
Yes,
Are you saying that Kate and Josh are associated with Dateline?
no, they were not.
Okay. So how did Dateline come into what you just said?
You asked if other producers, company, whatever it is, made the story, told the story on the news or TV, and I said, as far as I've heard, they did, but not that I have seen.
Okay. Well, I was just asking who you were associated with and who was
Oh.
supporting you and
Okay.
who they were
Yeah,
associated with.
that's not them.
Okay. And you don't know what their company is?
You're gonna have to use your mic, I'm sorry.
Judge, that's been asked and answered. She said that they represented Cream Productions.
All right, asked and answered, so I'll sustain the objection. Next
Okay.
question.
I'll move on from there. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Uh-huh.
Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail for August 30th
I see it.
from you to Paula?
Yes,
And that would be, Your Honor, that would be identified as defendants 47.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portion for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
It says, "In next month, I have a hearing, one of the regular procedural hearings that we have before the trial to decide some things. I presume now it's supposed to be twice as tiring. And of course, he won't want to talk about these things over the phone. I don't even think there are enough excuses, but it's fine. I'm getting over it. So this thing about the article in my case, my lawyer told me that last month, this Marina sent him an email saying that she was going to publish the article, etc. And he even got mad at her because we gave them your information so they could call you and write about me, not about the case, since I haven't even had my trial yet. And he said that she does not have access to police documents, my interview with them, evidence, etc. She only has access to the hearings I had because they're public documents here. But they must be either bluffing or waiting to see if I talk to them, because she told me she was going to publish it 3 weeks ago and still nothing."
Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail that's on the screen before you?
I see it.
Your Honor, that would be identified as defendant's exhibit for number 48. Ma'am, did you write this message?
Yes.
Can you read the highlighted portion for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
It says, "My lawyer didn't even come to see me and said he had a hearing in the morning, and when he arrived here, there was a line of lawyers and they didn't have enough time to see the clients because there are only 3 rooms, 3 lawyers at a time. He says he'll come tomorrow, son of a gun."
Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail message that's on your screen
Yes,
from you to your mother?
yes,
Did you author that?
yes.
Can you please read the highlighted portion to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
It says, "And yes, I hope my lawyer comes tomorrow without fail. He stresses me out more than anyone else. The son of a bitch. I've already started crying and all because I got frustrated, you know."
And that's exhibit 49, is that correct?
49, I
Okay.
apologize. Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail message on your screen
Yes,
dated September 5th, 2024?
yes.
This will be identified as Defense Exhibit 50. Can you read the highlighted portion of the message?
He says, "Your mother messaged to me saying she's going to see Ryan now, and he's coming to see me. She wait for him because I have something for Ryan."
Ma'am, do you see the new message on smart jail mail?
Yes,
And did you write that?
I did.
Okay, Your Honor, this would be identified as Defense 51. Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portion
He
for the
says,
ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
"Well, again, my lawyer won't come and see me today. Mimi met him. He said he has another hearing now, and while he was here earlier, he was talking to my lawyer." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? You have all the time in the world to talk to her, and you do that instead of coming to see me since you were here and I've been waiting since yesterday. As if I could go to his office to see him, right? Guess what? I can't because I'm here. I've been here longer than necessary because of his own screw-ups, delaying everything. Let's see if he won't screw up my trial too. During the trial, they will ask if I was satisfied with my lawyer, And if he represented me well, I'll be honest and say no. But it's so good that you feel the change, Mom, and try to get along with what he said to you. It's not worth it acting like this. Did he say something about being in touch with me? Because it stops there.
I think that's just a bad highlighting job. Thank you.
Mm.
Ma'am, can you see the Smart Jail Mail communication that's on the screen?
I see it.
Okay. And is that a message sent by you to your mother?
Yes.
And it looks like it's September 5th, 2024 at 9:18 a.m. Your Honor, that would be identified as Defense Exhibit number 52.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portion?
It says,
Gentlemen of the jury.
It says, let's see if my lawyer shows up today. He makes me very frustrated. I'm never happy and satisfied with his work. He says he will do things, but he doesn't. He's delaying my entire process. Says he'll come to see me and nothing. Doesn't make an effort, you know. I should have changed lawyers long ago, but now it's too late.
Ma'am, do you see the Smart Jail Mail on the screen?
Yes.
And this looks like it's September 5th, 2024.
That one I already read.
Is that the one you just read?
Yes.
Oh, that must be a duplicate. Sorry. Scratch that, Judge.
All right.
I don't think I did nothing. I believe there are some differences, ma'am. Can you just read the highlighted portions, and that would be identified as Defense Exhibit number 52? 53.
Well, that's the one I just read.
Can
It still
you
shows
please
it.
read it again?
Oh, it says, well, again, my lawyer won't come see me today. Mimi met him. He said he has another hearing now, and while he was here earlier, he was talking to my lawyer. I'm like, are you kidding me? You have all the time in the world to talk to her, and you do that instead of coming to see me since you're here, and I've been waiting since yesterday. As if I could go to his office to see him, right? Guess what? I can because I'm here. I've been here longer than necessary because of his own screw-ups, delaying everything. Let's see if he won't screw up in my trial. During the trial, they will ask if I was satisfied with my lawyer and if he represented me well, and I'll be honest and say no.
And that's one of the questions that's on the plea form that you signed.
As far as I remember,
Okay. And did you say no at that time?
I did not.
Okay. So you told him you were satisfied. You told the judge that you were satisfied with his and her services.
Yeah, he explained well to me.
Okay. So between September 5th and the plea in October 29th, everything seemed to be fine with your relationship with your lawyer that you've been talking about in these mails?
I guess so.
Okay, well, you lived it, so I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Ma'am, do you see the Smart Jail Mail message on your screen?
Yes.
Okay. And did you write this?
Yes.
And can you, this would be identified as Defense Exhibit 54. Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portion for the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
He says, difficult to trust him, knowing how he's like. His lack of commitment and care. At first, he said he would spend 2 hours with me, and when he came to see me, I wish. He barely shows up. He just makes us wait. But what can I do? It's too late to change lawyers. I don't trust him.
Ma'am, this is a Smart Jail Mail that you authored to Paola, your friend. Can you read this would be marked as exhibit number 55. Defense Exhibit 55.
Yes.
Can you please read the highlighted portion to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
It says, and about my lawyer, I wish, good heavens, he makes me so mad. Last week alone, he said 3 times that he would come to see me on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. He didn't show up. Brenda's mother kept sending messages and calling, and he kept her waiting for him, me waiting for him, and he still hasn't shown up. So on Friday, my female lawyer came to see me to talk about this next hearing. Nothing much, sweet Lord. I told her that I don't trust him. I'm scared because my life is in his hands. You know, that I don't know how he expects me to stay calm when he doesn't even have the responsibility and commitment to come to see me or do things when they're supposed to be done, delaying my entire process, etc.
Ma'am, do you see the message that you authored from September 15th, 2024?
Yes,
Okay. This would be identified as defense number 56.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portion to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
it says, it's been 11 months since I've been here. My goodness, I need this to end as soon as possible.
Okay, so on September 15th, you're just ready to end it, correct?
Yeah,
Because you have a trial in less than two months from then, right?
correct.
And what's the basis? Why are you saying, I just want it to end right now?
That's the same way I always felt. I just wanted this to be over.
Okay, but this is the first time that you've written it in one of your smart jail mail messages. What's the reason at this point?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, do you remember writing this?
I mean, it's here. I know it's for me, but I can tell you all the messages I wrote every day, and
Okay, so you don't have any specific recollection as to this message?
specifics, no.
Okay. Ma'am, do you see this smart jail mail message
Yes,
on the screen? Your Honor, we identify that as defense number 57. Is this the person that you were talking about?
Yes.
Your friend who's supporting you?
no,
Okay, so this is someone who's reaching out. Were you aware when he reached out that that was the day that Brendan was indicted?
at that point, I didn't.
Okay. Did he say anything to you in your communications in addition to this?
Yeah, he had mentioned that Brenda was just indicted.
Okay, can you please read the highlighted portion to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
It says, Dear Ms. Magallanes, I'm a producer for the show 48 Hours on the North American channel, CBS News. Our team is researching your case in the hope of producing a 1-hour documentary about your story. We'd like to ask you to consider participating in an on-camera interview. I'd also like to speak with any friends or relatives you think could be additional voices on your behalf. But first, I propose that we have a conversation over the phone, or even a video call, or an informal in-person meeting, so that I can tell you a bit about my experience over more than 30 years of a journalist, my interest in your story, and my ideas for the project. Feel free to contact me if you can. If you prefer to speak in Portuguese, I can arrange for a translator. Thank you for your time and consideration. Thank you.
Now, was Josh one of the contributors to your account here at the Fairfax County Sheriff's Office?
But I contribute.
Did he put money in?
No, he did not.
Okay. Are you still talking to him?
I was.
Are you still?
No.
Okay. Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail communication on your screen?
Yes.
Did you author this?
Yes.
This would be marked as defense exhibit number 58. Can you please read the highlighted portion to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury? This
It's-
is from September 16th, 3:49 p.m.
It says, I heard they either arrested or are detaining Brenda now. Have you heard anything about it? I'm scared. They sent me downstairs because they had search warrant for my cell to see if they didn't find anything here, etc. Then a guy from a TV channel messaged me saying he saw on the news that they had arrested him. My goodness, I don't know what's happening.
Ma'am, do you see the smart jail mail that is on your screen?
Yes,
And is this something that you authored?
yes,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Your Honor, I'd identify this as defense exhibit number 59.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you read the highlighted portions to the jury and
It's
the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
it says, I want to avoid people staring at me and talking about me and Brendan. I'm so disheartened, so low on energy. I just want to lay down and sleep, tired. Even with the double dose of medicine, I didn't sleep well.
So Brendan's arrest had a real significant effect on you, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and is that where you're disheartened, you're low on energy, you're not able to sleep?
That's
that
what I
you're saying
said.
in this message?
Yes,
Okay, and that corresponds with him you've confirmed that he was in fact arrested, not just heard it, you've confirmed it 5 days later, correct?
yeah.
Okay. Now, at that point, were you on any sort of medications for depression or anxiety or anything like that?
At that point, I don't think so.
Okay, so you had stopped them at some point.
I had.
Okay.
Why you gotta need meds if you ain't do shit? Why you need meds? Uh-huh. 59 exhibits, y'all.
Ma'am, can you read the smart jail mail message that's on the screen before you?
Yes,
And did you author that?
that's from my mother to me.
Okay. Can you read the highlighted portion to the
It
ladies
says-
and gentlemen of the jury?
It says, but it seems that I was guessing he was guilty and putting the blame on you. At least you'll get rid of this. I don't know if it will be good for you to tell. I'm afraid she might block you from being able to talk to us, but you know what is best because she probably doesn't know that he planned it. If you tell Mimi, tell her not to cut you off from your mom, please. Tell her that it was who planned it.
Okay, so there's a couple of things that I wanted to ask you about. It appears you and your mother are worried about the monies to be able to communicate, correct?
Like I said before, yes.
Okay, no, I'm talking about this at this moment.
Yes,
Okay, and it
Like and
appears
share
that
the stream,
you're
y'all.
worried about any monies that might be going in so you can get extra food, correct?
yes,
Okay, and it appears that your mother is telling you that Brendan is the planner, correct?
yeah, that's what she said.
Okay. And was that the first time that you said that?
Judge, I'm going to object. This message is from.
Uh-huh.
I can't unring that bell. It's a delayed objection. Thank
Okay.
you.
Is that the first time that you said it, that Brendan, in time, on October 26, 2024? Is that the first time that you said what your mother's written here?
The first time I said what?
What your mother has written in this message?
Well, that's the only one I see here. I don't remember if she had said it before. I can recall.
I'm not asking about whether she said it. I'm asking about whether you said it.
But I'm confused because this is a message from my mom to me,
Yeah.
not from me to her. So I don't know what I said before this.
Well, it appears she's telling you to tell Tess or them that Brendan planned the whole thing.
Well, that's what she said, yes.
Uh-huh.
And what I'm asking is, was that the day when you told the police that Brendan planned the whole thing?
Uh-huh.
I had mentioned to my mom before about the plea. I had mentioned to her that I was thinking about taking the plea. And I had the reasons I was scared of why I didn't take the plea. And this message, that's when I told her that I had signed the plea, and that's what she responded to me. But she was aware before that I was thinking about taking the plea.
So you had signed the plea on the 26th of October?
Now I don't remember the date.
Do you remember the plea as being October 29th? 3 days later?
Yeah, the
Uh-huh.
picture said yes.
So when was it that you made the agreement to the plea that you signed and was executed on October 29th?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember the day exactly.
I bet.
Signed it.
I bet.
I don't know where we're going with
Do you
this.
need to see the plea form?
Uh-huh. That lawyer is a beast. Ooh, he's lining her up. She know what's going on.
Do you need to see it?
Yeah, you can show me.
Yeah. You never ask a question that you don't know the answer to as a lawyer. You never ask a question that you don't already know the answer to. That's law school 101. She knows she's lying. Uh-huh. Getting a little uncomfortable, ain't you? Uh-huh.
Can you see the plea form on the screen, ma'am?
I can.
Just let me know if you need me to scroll up for you when you finished looking at it.
That's a top lawyer in Fairfax County. He's a dog.
I see it.
Do you need me to scroll up so you can know when you signed it?
Yeah.
Is that the 28th of October?
Yeah.
Is that what it says? I just,
It says 28th of October, yes.
and so my question was with regard to the previous message, that was where your mother said to you, tell everyone that Brendan planned this. And within 2 days, you signed a plea with supporting evidence saying that Brendan planned this.
Gotcha.
Understand? So my question was, when did you say Brendan planned this to the police for the first time?
Ooh.
Well, during the first interview we had,
And do you know when that was?
After the
I remember it
letter.
was a Friday.
After the letter.
Okay. Was it in October?
It was in October.
Okay. So October 25th, does that sound right?
Sounds about right.
Was that where you were in a room with another prosecutor, not these two, was asking you questions?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a little bit about what went on prior to you entering into that plea.
Uh-oh. 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 Can feel a heart beating. Can feel a heart beating. Uh-huh. When did you say Brendan do it? Before or after your mom told you to tell him he did it? That's where he's going with it.
Can you see your screen?
Yes.
Have you seen this?
Mm-mm.
Now that I remember.
Okay, let's go through it.
He said, let's go through it. Oh,
It's
he
a
is lying.
pleading in the circuit court.
Judge, I'm going to object. She said
Yeah,
she
you
has
better
15
object.
minutes, so how could she testify about what's in it?
You better object.
I think she said she's not sure.
Exactly. You can refresh your memory.
And
Well, I mean, if you want to ask questions about it, you can, but can we mark it as an exhibit though, please?
Oh, yes. Okay. Your Honor, we mark it as defense exhibit number 61.
Okay.
Let me just scroll through it so you can see what you need to see, ma'am.
And he's so smooth and calculated with it,
If
though.
you want me to slow down, so you want to read? Or you
I'm
wanna
not
read it?
reading.
You've already read it?
I said I'm not reading right now.
Would you like to read it, is what my question was.
If you want me to, I can.
Oh, he is so good.
I'm going to ask you questions about it, so it might be a good idea.
He is a good one. He is a great trial lawyer. Don't get scared now, girl. Don't get scared now. Uh-huh. Look at you.
The next page?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and read it. Refresh your memory that you already know. Yeah. Go ahead and take your time. They got all day. I swear to God, they got all day. Take your time. They got all day. They got all day. Uh-huh. Yeah, go ahead and read that shit. Because you know what you said. Go ahead and read it. And what Brandon is doing is the right thing. You always take I'm just saying, take notes.
Next page?
Mm-hmm.
Always take notes I'm not, but a defendant should always take notes so he can refer to his lawyer, because you don't want to interrupt him when he's in his groove. So always take notes. If you see little stuff, take notes. The prosecutor trying to figure out how they going to get around this right here. That's why they keep objecting. Stop whispering. We all want to hear what y'all talking about. It's getting intense.
Next page.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. That's the prosecutors whispering, y'all. They trying to. So basically, it looks like she took a plea for a lesser charge to put the full blame on him. I don't know who actually committed it, but I think the defense is trying to say she did.
I think that's the end.
That's why I think he's going with it. All right, y'all, let's get to it.
Okay.
Had you ever received this motion?
Again, I do not remember that.
Okay. Do you remember what you read there? Do you remember what was happening, what happened or was going to happen prior to the plea?
I think I was going to continue my trial.
Yeah.
That's what you're asking. Yeah.
So when did you find that out and how did you find that out?
I don't remember how I found that out.
Could it have been this motion?
Could have.
Did you go to court?
But my lawyer told me.
Okay. So were you in agreement with this motion?
To continue the trial?
Yeah.
Yes.
You agreed to continue the trial.
Well, what choice did I have?
Well, that's a good point. What choice did you have? Had you agreed to plead guilty prior to this motion being heard?
Judge, I'm going to object. There's no date that has been given when
All
this
right, you want me to
motion
foundation for a
was.
date?
There's no, yeah.
I'm just asking what, I don't know when the motion was going to be heard either, Judge.
She needs a date for reference, I think.
Okay.
I can answer if something I don't know about.
Oh, you gave her an out, prosecutor.
That's exactly right. So you don't know about it.
Well, I'm saying this now.
Now, let me just ask you this. We'll switch subjects.
That's called pivoting.
During the beginning portion, during the first 2 weeks of October, you had an emergency health crisis, correct?
I did.
Okay, and you were taken away from the jail here, correct?
Yes.
And you were in the hospital setting, correct?
Yes.
And you were being watched by law enforcement because you had come from here,
Yes.
correct? How long were you in the hospital setting for?
10 days.
10 days. And that was the first portion of October?
It was.
What was the time frame, if you recall?
It was October 13th.
Until October 13th or sorry,
No,
13th?
I went to the hospital October 13th.
So you were in the hospital October 13th, and if I understand, based on your answer, you were there until the 23rd?
That's correct.
Okay. And then on the 28th, on the 25th, you told the prosecutors you were going to accept the deal.
Yes.
And then on the 28th, you signed the deal.
Correct.
And you appeared before Judge Ascarati on October 29th.
Correct.
So you recall all of those dates.
I do.
Okay. And my question to you is, you just testified that you were going to tell the story the Commonwealth's having you tell because you just wanted the truth to be out there. Is that correct?
I wanted to tell the truth, yes.
Okay. And so from October 13th, 2023 to October 28th, 2024, you were not concerned about telling the truth, but then on the heels, or on the brink of a trial, which potentially was going to be continued, we don't know.
Specifying I'm not asking a question.
What's the objection?
Counsel is testifying. This is a narrative that counsel is providing.
Argumentative, possibly?
Argumentative.
All right. I'll sustain the objection if you want to.
I'm sorry?
I'll sustain the objection if you want to ask another question.
So, are you asking the ladies and gentlemen of the jury to believe that you came out during that time frame because you wanted the truth to be known versus any time the year before that?
Well, the fact that I took a year to accept my plea, it does not mean that I didn't have an intention to tell the truth before. It does not mean that.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that.
I said, just because it took me a while to take the plea, it does not mean that I didn't have the intention to do so. I just didn't get to do it. And for many reasons I said before, I was concerned about. But it
Okay.
does not mean I didn't want to do it.
Okay. And so your health crisis didn't have anything to do with it?
But I was just constantly, when I came back from the hospital,
So it was a coincidence?
you can say that.
Well, I'm asking you.
Well, yes.
Okay. Could it have something to do with being 3,000 miles away from your family when you're having a health crisis?
Well, it might have been all the factors together. We can consider that one of the factors too.
Okay, and that's what I'm going through. An upcoming trial, is that part of it?
I was not really thinking about that.
Okay. The health crisis, being far from home, correct?
Correct?
Okay. Brendan being arrested and jailed, is that part of it?
Yes.
What other parts?
I said before that I had my concerns about communication with my mother. And yes, that's what I said before too.
Okay, so it was because of communications for your mother that you thought you'd take the the deal as one of the parts.
You can put into the equation, yes.
Okay, so it's all the things that we just talked about went into you
Telling the truth.
deciding that the truth was to be told on October 28th, 2024.
Yes.
And that's what you're telling the ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
What am I telling them?
That's when you decided the truth needed to be told?
I'm not telling them that.
Well, you're testifying before.
I
them, you're
held, I
testifying before the court.
withheld the truth for a long time just to myself. And it was a lot for me to deal with.
Okay,
And I just couldn't do this anymore. It was too much for me. And I do believe that part of me getting sick, it was just one of the factors. There is only so much your brain can take before your body starts responding to the stress as well. And only I do know how I felt. Only do I know what I was carrying with me, how long I withheld the truth.
okay. And so when I was asking you how you felt that made these statements about pain and torture and all those things in the emails, you didn't really have anything to say about that.
Of
So
course I
what is
didn't
it-
have.
What is it that you were holding in?
Of course, I didn't have anything to say to that because I knew our letters could be read because I was going through my lawyer. And at that point, my lawyer did not know the truth either. I did not tell him that. So I knew he was reading the letters as well. So I couldn't do that. And I did not tell Tess, Brenda's mother, about how I was feeling, withholding the truth because she did not know either. She did not have any knowledge about what really happened. And so how was I supposed to expressing the letters that I was feeling guilty or ashamed and all that stuff for if the letters were being read? If she didn't know the truth, I couldn't do it.
So the truth, you were holding the truth yourself and no one else knew.
Well, Brenda does.
Well, but we're talking about you in jail,
Oh, yes.
okay? And so you were just holding that for an entire year by yourself,
I was.
enjoying the benefits of a lawyer,
Yeah.
enjoying the benefits of whatever comes into the commissary or for communication purposes. Correct?
If that's one how I describe it.
Well,
I can describe that way.
Isn't that some of the benefits of either having, you're a lawyer or Tess Banfield helping you out?
Well, I had their love and their support. Yes, I did.
Okay. And so you were concerned about losing that? Is that why you were holding the truth?
Losing what specifically?
Losing her love and her support financially?
Yeah, I was lost and afraid in so many ways, yes.
Okay. And that's essentially the crux of the communication with your mother, which was the last smart jail mail that we were talking about. Isn't that right?
Can you rephrase your question?
That was essentially the discussion between you and your mother about telling everyone that Brendan was the one who planned this.
Well, that was the conversation we had.
I understand that. I saw it. And that's something that you knew was going to be read, correct?
Yes.
And when she said that to you, my question to you was, who was it you told that Brendan planned this whole thing for the first time, and when was that?
Yes, my mother.
And when was
Because
that?
how can I tell you? I do not remember the date.
I mean, with all due respect, you don't remember a lot of details.
Yeah.
And that's what's really concerning about this.
Well, if you were in my shoes, you don't remember either. You know, your brain has a way to, defense mechanism it's called,
Okay.
and it protects you from losing your mind, losing yourself.
Okay.
And many things our brain blocks out. And I guess everybody can relate to that at some point.
So your brain's blocked out the details of this plan that
Judge,
you've talked about?
objection. That is not what she said.
I'll overrule. I didn't hear the question.
So your brain has blocked out the details of this plan that essentially your whole future rests on with the Commonwealth?
I still don't understand your question. What
So-
are you implying?
Your lack of detail is because of your brain blocking it out?
Yes,
Okay. And even included in the things that are important, like this plan that you've been talking about, but we haven't heard any details.
well, I can tell you that the fact that I do not remember some specific details does not mean it's a lie. I can guarantee that everybody has things in life that they do not remember. And it doesn't make
Okay.
any
well,
less.
I appreciate that. We're talking about you though, and what
I'm
you
talking about me
say,
too.
but if you can just give me a chance to question. What you're saying is that you're forgetting crucial details regarding a horrific, tragic event for many people here,
Yeah.
and you're not able to remember those details.
Well, I think you can also call it trauma
Okay,
for
so
things you've seen, for things that happened that your brain blocks out.
okay,
Yes.
so your brain's blocking it. You've got trauma that's blocking it. What else? What are the other reasons you're not able to explain details relating to this case?
What do you mean other reasons?
What other reasons? I mean, you seem to have two at least. What are the other reasons?
Oh, I cannot remember some details.
Okay. Okay. Well, Your Honor, is this a good time for break?
I was just going to ask you, is this a good time for break?
This is a good time for break.
Oh, okay, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and take our lunch recess then for the next hour. Please do not do any outside research and don't discuss the case with anybody, okay? Thank you.
This was a classic example of a walking the witness into a trap. The prosecutors waited too long. When I was saying this, I was waiting for them. You better object, because I knew where it was going, and they waited too long. Now the judge allows them to finish the line of questioning. And the judge overruled because I really didn't get the question. Now that I gave him an open lane to get into, damn, now you forgot? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to tell you. I try to tell you. I'm saying, prosecutors, y'all better object. He is scalping her. I knew where it was going. They waited too long to object. Now they waited too long to object. When they didn't object, when I told them to object, now the judge overrules the objection.
Here with NBC Washington, and we have collectively been watching the trial of Brendan Banfield, excuse me, together.
You're rocking with the
case, the
best.
au pair affair, and we have just taken a break for lunch. Court will resume at 2 o'clock, and we're ending sort of on a testy note there, right? The exchange between the defense and the au pair, Juliana Perez Magalhães. And this is probably, between yesterday and today, this is the greatest length of time that we have seen Juliana speak at length. She's going back and forth with a defense attorney about when it was specifically and to whom it was specifically that she shared that this was Brendan's idea,
Right.
that this was Brendan's plan. And so Juliana says she likely thinks the first person that she shared this with was her mother. And so he asks her, there's an exchange there of sort of, why did it take you this long if sort of these jailhouse letters that we have been reading, in essence, show a pattern of almost defiance, right? I love you. I'm going to stand by us. I didn't do anything wrong. That type of language in those jailhouse letters that she went and read several different excerpts from. There's a line here with the defense attorney who says, you know, with all due respect, you don't remember a lot of details. There is this testy back and forth there. And then I want to get to a part specifically here. Give me a second to get to this part of my notes where Juliana says, I withheld the truth for a long time. It was a lot for me to deal with in terms of when exactly it was that she decided to take a plea deal and whom it was that she shared that information with. According to Juliana, the first person that she told that she was going to take that deal and that this was Brendan's plan was with her mother. But she says, I withheld the truth for a long time. It was a lot for me to deal with. And that goes back, this is sort of on this break, it it almost sort of full circle here to what she said at the top of this start of testimony in terms of the Commonwealth is asking Juliana at the beginning of the day, why did you decide to take a plea deal? And Juliana says the thought of the right thing to do and couldn't keep this to myself. And so here she is sort of restating that part there, that she was dealing with a lot and that it took her a long time to get to this conclusion. She says that while she has been incarcerated, she has been dealing with depression, with anxiety, that she was taking medication for those things. There is some sort of a medical issue that she has, and then she leaves the jail to go and then be hospitalized and spend 10 days in jail. So a couple of different noteworthy moments there. Again, the jailhouse mail that has been read throughout these last couple of hours, a number of different excerpts that show Juliana writing letters, communicating to Brendan's family, his mom, the grandmother, as well as family in Brazil. Now, Juliana admits that her attorney, the ability to be able to communicate with family members in Brazil, her commissary, were provided by Brendan's family. Brendan's mom was footing the bill for all of those things. In those jailhouse letters, we also hear Juliana express frustration with her attorney that he wasn't doing enough and that he would say, I'm coming on this day, and then he wouldn't show up, and I'm coming on this day, and he wouldn't show up, and then he would show up and then his laptop wouldn't be charged. And so she expressed a lot of frustration at the fact that she was dealing with a particular attorney that she didn't feel was giving her their very best. There's also, again, that interesting testy exchange there between Juliana and the defense, which is the greatest length of time that we have seen Juliana speak. And it's a moment where she gets very testy with the defense. And you can see a number of different points in this where she has had to sort of almost like remind herself, I think, internally to keep her composure. It seems like she gives some very curt or some very short statements. And there is something there. You can tell a bit of frustration between Juliana and the defense attorney as he's asking her these questions. And again, culminating in these last couple of minutes with the defense saying, with all due respect, you don't remember a lot of details. So it's quite interesting there. Again, we are shortly after the 1 o'clock hour. The judge has decided to go ahead and take a lunch break here. They're pretty good on time. So we expect for court to resume in the 2 o'clock hour, or right at the 2 o'clock hour. Follow along with us. This is the case au pair.
Okay, so before we get to that, she's just going over they're later on YouTube, what they're gonna be talking about live. She's not talking about, because I got it on my TV. She ain't talking about nothing. But it goes to show, when you're in a high profile murder case and you have money to hire the top lawyers, these are what the top litigators are just known for, are the best of the best of doing, to pull the uncomfortable truth out of the witness in a way. Let me just stop saying this for a second, because they're not talking. She's just going over what's going to be happening later on. And the way that he did it was so he laid the foundation that, okay, when did the truth come out? Okay, it came out this date. He already knows that. So then he starts to back it up. Okay, you selling your story. You was getting commissary from these people. This producer reaching out to you. Brandon's parents putting money on your books. Commissary, communication. And at no point, you didn't have no interest in telling the truth. Then, over a year later, now you want to start telling the truth. And I knew he was walking her into that. Because think about it. When he was questioning about the producers and media reaching out to her, that is just laying the foundation. That was just a pillar. Because his ultimate goal was to double back to when she finally decided to tell the truth. So it was a brilliant strategy. So in between the time she finally decided to tell the truth, he throws in there reasons why it wouldn't have been in her best interest to tell the truth. And this is what I'm talking about. In-game strategy. They objected a little bit before, and he had to use 2 different alternative routes to get back to his line of questioning. So when they objected, when the judge sustained it, he said, okay, well, let's talk about something else. The reality was he never talked about something else. He just pivoted the strategy to get her back on the line of questioning. And the prosecutors didn't see it in time, or they waited too long. So when I was posted, they about to object. They about to object. They better object. As soon as they objected, it gets overruled. Once again, when it comes to in-court strategy, trial, cross-examination,
You're rocking with the best.
I am your teacher's teacher. Your average gurus, can you imagine these social media gurus like in court? Can you just imagine them in court? Oh my gosh, that shit would be a train wreck. But while we waiting, breaking news. The highly profiled content creator Anton Daniels and comedian and other YouTuber Corey Holcomb gets into a fiery debate on Corey Holcomb's 5150 show. Breaking news. This has been hitting all over the internet. So let's tap in.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me, because I feel like you talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk? I got security. You got security. Ain't
Homie,
nobody
I
doing
ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the 5th floor, and you tune.
Oh shit, bro, man. Ah, shit, bro, man. What's up, bro, man?
You're rocking with the best.
Bro, man, from the 5th floor, holding up 4 fingers. Oh shit.
Them your
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the 5th floor, and you tuned in to Forgotten Kings TV.
Listen, y'all. Things almost went left on the 5150 show late last night. For those who may not know, Corey Holcomb had Anton Daniels on the show, and quickly things escalated after Corey challenged him on some of his talking points in regards to white people in the industry. All right. It seemed as if Anton, went hard on his own, but when it was time to criticize white men specifically, that's when Anton started to move a little different. You get what I mean? One thing led to another, and before you know it, Corey and Anton are face to face, similar to Zoe and Ari Spears, for those who remember several years ago, because time is moving. But listen, y'all, we're going to check out these clips so y'all can hear and see exactly what was said and done. And then I'm going to give y'all my take afterwards. All right. Like I said, I'll make sure to leave the link in the description so y'all can check out the full reaction between Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. All right. And you can see exactly what everyone is talking about because, man, let's get straight to the clips.
Question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this. The majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about
cops. You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I don't think you got
people all the time. Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I don't know.
Liberal
I hear
white
you
women
talking about
literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single
Caucasian
day.
female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall of it?
Equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you
You
taking
don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, let me tell you something, homie.
I don't tell you.
I don't suck.
Yeah, you do. You do.
So fix
you doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck.
You doing it right now.
Believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
Tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it, homie. I don't do no sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give about none.
Well, I tell you what. Watch the sucking shit because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no sucking.
You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay? But that oh, you go. Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no sucking shit. Don't put no sucking shit on me.
From Detroit,
say I suck again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not pressing up on me.
Yo, we good. I did already. I don't need to
put the microphone right down, right now, and going up. I don't give a.
No, sir. Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do no.
You doing it for the internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to
I'll show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, I'm saying don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't with either. But I'll let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call it out his name. I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No. This my show. This my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay. Well, it is a threat if you calling me sucking. I don't suck.
You talking about? If you want to get back to the conversation, ain't no, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with this sucking shit again.
You're not gonna
come at me with. See I suck again.
We can go out back right now. We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Nobody
about that shit? Hey,
No, it's not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this mother. But I'm saying that this shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
If you want to
okay,
get back to the
but
conversation,
Okay, so there's a lot of disrespect going on between both of them. But I will say this with Anton. Yeah, he got security with them. Yeah, Corey he said he got his peoples with them. I don't think it's going to get that far with it. But a good way to save your face, Anton handled that shit. He handled that shit like he did a good job on how he handled that. I don't think they was going to fight anyway. And Anton got security. He got his people. I don't think they was going to. I think everybody going to get between anyway. I don't think they was going to form a ring and let them duke it out. I don't think it was going to get there anyway. But Anton did a good job by, protecting his face. Like, even if he got up, was like, yeah, nigga, we can go outside right now. Knowing damn well he probably don't want to go outside and get it in, but he would probably have to if Corey, all right, nigga, let's go. But by him doing that, it's like it kept him from the side of these YouTube shooters. We say Anton got bitched. It protects that. So by him saying, yo, we can handle this shit right now. We can go out, we could go shoot the fair one outside. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anton offered Corey up. He offered Corey Holcomb up. I'm gonna be honest with you. Corey, like I've been saying for like me, I'm from the DMV. I'm from the DC, Maryland, Virginia, metropolitan area. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a fuck what the scenario is, what the setting is. I don't give a fuck you on a major platform. Anytime a man offer you up, even if he ain't really serious about it, you gotta go shoot that fade. You gotta go shoot that fade. You gotta go shoot that fade. Like, you gotta go shoot that fade. Because even if Anton wasn't serious, even if it wasn't defense mechanism, or even if he was 100%, I mean, he got up, you go offer that fade up. Now, Corey, you got to go accept that fade. Fuck leaving now. He came on your show. He said, nigga, we go out back right now. He didn't bitch down when you got this face. I'll be honest with you. My respect for Anton, y'all, like, went up with that one. He handled that shit like exactly how he was supposed to. I'll be honest with you. He handled that shit exactly how he's supposed to. All right, nigga, we go outside. Now it's up to Corey to prove he not bluffing. And I don't know Corey as a man to say he bluffing or not, but Anton did just offer you up. And he stood up and he walked to the back. And Corey, at that point, bro, it's like you just pump faking at that point. Anytime a man offer you up, you don't take that fade. Yeah, that shit ain't, yeah.
Get back to the conversation, but just know I'm not listening to that shit, bro. I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to
now Anton, he got his bravado up. He offered him up. He ain't show up. Corey still just talking. Anton, I ain't listen to none of that shit because Anton, I will understand how he feel now. Like, nigga, I just offered you up. You ain't want to come outside and get this fade right quick. So now, nigga, fuck you. You a bitch to me now. And I understand where Anton's coming from. I understand probably Corey's like, but this was a spicy one.
get back to the conversation,
Long as you know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not
Because that ain't
not that tough.
All right, y'all. As y'all can see in the first clip, things went left the moment Anton told Corey to his face he sucks the D of the entire black community on the regular. All right. And this was in response to Corey telling Anton to his face he likes to kiss the ass of white people. You get what I mean? So you got a bunch of back and forth until words are said, and we know as men, you can't say so. Say it again. And thankfully, Anton was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna answer that one. Let's try to get past it.
He did say it again. I think, yeah, he did say it again. But when the Gates that say it again, he said, yo, we go out back. Fuck all that saying it again and say it again and I'm gonna do that. Nah, he did get to it. So yeah, it could go either way.
The damn mic was trying to get out the room, right? Disrespect.
Thing I'm talking about, Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have.
Shout out to the Forgotten Kings TV for providing this clip. Shout out to Forgotten Kings TV for providing this clip. Clip that. Appreciate you, bro, for providing this.
When they're in front of each other, because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting. Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was going to happen like that fast. That's why out here, I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
You say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
No, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes.
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. But I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied, because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all
He's
why I
talking
like
about
the chat.
everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Uh-oh. Damn, Anton John like trying to drag. God damn. Oh, shit.
Be careful shitting on me, because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk? I got security. You got security.
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a mother to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie, you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all
That I
good.
disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my face
because you don't accept the apology because you
still talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they.
See now, Corey, it does seem like, you know what I think it is. If you want my personal opinion about it, I think what it boils down to is, to be honest with you, I think Corey, I don't think he really liked the way he handled that shit when Anton said we could step out back, and you know in your heart you ain't step out back. Like, to be honest with you, I mean, whether people's gonna get in between and break it up, you still walk out back with them. Like, you still walk out back. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if Anton would have told me, win, lose, or draw, if he'd have told me we can go out back now, nigga, we going out back. We going out back. I put the mics down. Cameras can follow us. I don't care. We going out back. So, Corey, to be honest with you, like, that'll mess with you. If a person offered me up and I ain't step out back with him, like, deep down inside a man, it feel like, yo, this nigga just bitched me. And I don't think Corey can let that go. I think he's still a little bit salty about that.
tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down.
You're
So you proved the point.
You're hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
You hypocritical,
Just gone,
bro.
man.
You
Just gone.
hypocrite. I'm out the jet.
You done did this before.
He's
Get your
hypocritical,
bitch ass to
and I-
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass to and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You can prove my point.
I got shit to do.
Yeah, yeah, I can see why Corey's still trying to take it there. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think about it. Yeah, I think I don't know. If you wanted to continue to have the conversation, Corey, continue to have the conversation. But you could, it's like you want to have the conversation, but you still want to like antagonize the fight when y'all sat back down the first time. It should have just been dead, had a conversation. But you still, it's like you got to get your disrespect back. I feel like Corey had to get his disrespect back because I'm going to tell you again, Anton said we could step out back right now. And Corey, you didn't accept that fade. And you got to get your disrespect back somehow. But Corey, I'll be honest with you. The moment that he offered you up out back and you ain't step out back to get that fade in, really, bro, it ain't all that extra shit you doing. You just trying to overcompensate for that moment.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show.
Wow.
Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch.
Wow.
Now get your whole ass.
All right, y'all.
Wow.
As y'all can see, that was the end of the heated exchange between Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
Like I said, thankfully, it didn't end in the physical, confrontation because, again, we seen what happened last time.
Wow.
When Zoe and Aries got into it on air, led to a lawsuit. It turned messy, man. Some would say it even ruined relationships. You get what I mean? So, going off of the past, you would think, that is more than enough reason to move a lot more wiser and led to, see, that was the end of the.
Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch.
Wow.
Now get your whole ass.
All right, y'all. As y'all can see, that was the end of the heated exchange between Corey.
Wow. Damn.
It's time for our people who have knowledge to understand. Want to ass kiss by all means. That's
Wow. Damn. I know that's blowing. I know that. I listen, y'all. I know that's blowing. I know that shit blowing up all over the net. But Anton just finished his Millionaire Morning Show, AntonDaniels.com. He just finished his Millionaire Morning Show, and I want to see if he addressed it live. I'm gonna see if he addressed it live. So I'm about to pull it back up. Here we go right here. Hold on, I'm about to share it. I'm about to share the screen again. Y'all click that last segment too.
All right, let me see what we get into. Let me see where the conversation first started off.
Who got something to say, like what you say and what I say, I think it's gonna be interesting.
I do too. I think it's going to be really interesting.
And we had a great conversation too. We had time before you got here, so we had a great
Shout
conversation.
out to Darlene. Let me first say that Darlene is one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my entire life. Real, sweet, slow motion. Talked to her for a while. Shout out to Darlene. All right. We go ahead and go through this a little bit. I'm gonna try to speed this up. So,
You don't need to go.
I made sure that she felt good about this.
Yeah, man, you don't need to butter.
We still trying to get Shannon Sharp on here, so Darlene can have something to do after the show. That should be proud of.
Oh, brother. Too old, that man.
Greg going out here doing his thing. I'm gonna do all politics because that ain't what the show
We
about.
got to get there though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want you to miss no points.
So I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't
Like what? Give me an example.
Like the United States.
No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like, what did they take?
The United States.
So right away, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm gonna be so honest and so real. In the very beginning, when we first started this, I realized that he didn't have the intellectual capacity to have a real conversation. This is the honest to God truth. I mean, how do you want me to break this down? Greatest country in the world. You don't know the history of slavery. He really don't even know the laws. He don't know about what happened with black people. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know you're benefiting and you're sitting here living on the land that it is that you're talking about. You can't give any real examples. This was not going to be an intellectual conversation. It just is what it is. But this is what I've been telling y'all. This is what I've been telling y'all. These dudes are Neanderthals. The people that we champion in our community are Neanderthals. We don't have any heroes. We don't have any leaders. Are they entertaining? Yeah, but they would have been the court gestures back in the day. So right away, I'm already situationally aware. Already situationally aware. But this is another reason why, and I told Corey this on the phone before I even came out here. Corey asked, could I come on the platform? I never asked him. I just reached out based off of the people that was around me. Shout out to Fawcett, shout out to Gooch, shout out to a lot of people. And I'm like, yeah, it's an opportunity to expand my platform 100%. So, why not? Why not take advantage of it? And I wasn't looking to go in there and belittle or embarrass anybody. I was looking to come in and put on a good show. So the one caveat and the one criteria that I said was I'm only doing it in person from now on. I'm not doing no more, online live stream interviews because I can't have nobody controlling the narrative. I don't want nobody muting my mic. I don't want nobody saying and kicking me. You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime I go, I do an interview from now on. It's got to be face to face. I'm not doing any more live streams. So I'm over here in Los Angeles in their backyard. But again, the first thing that I realized was I'm talking to a Neanderthal because he don't even have the intellectual capacity to understand it. That's why he only talk about the stuff that he talk about.
As an African-American male.
Because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. All right, we already know all that. That ain't the shit that y'all want to get into. Y'all don't care about that. Because we didn't really talk about anything of substance. I want to get straight to the shit.
I'm not an ass kisser of no. I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
On the streets. I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the ICE agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit. He not even in the city where he came from. I'm not impressed with niggas. And listen, I'm not telling you that you can't move to where you came from. But what makes y'all think that these niggas got more street cred? Because they dress like this? Because they dress more hood? Because of the shit that they do on stage? What make a nigga real? What makes somebody real? because they say that they real, because they say they from somewhere? Or did they stay down in the city that they was allegedly born from and hold it down and continue to add value to it? I'm still in my same city that I was born and raised in. I can move anywhere I want to move in the world. Still in the city, still in the streets, still touchable, still kick it with the people, still walk around very, very comfortable with no security in my own city. All that, I'm from the streets, I represent it. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Like, I don't have the same respect for these niggas. Listen. Y'all look at them because y'all seen their specials. Y'all look at them because y'all see them on the internet. I'm not impressed with them because I've seen behind the curtain. I've seen behind the curtain. All of these people are not what y'all think that they are. And so when they finally interacting with somebody and you the same way online as you are in person, it bothers them. It's almost like spiritual. It's almost like spiritual. In the blackest city in the United States of America, I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. Facts. Facts. Nigga, I'm an economy. I put my money in my community with my people. Listen. They don't want to hear that shit because now it flies in the face of the sellout narrative. Because it's about what you do, not about all of that talking, not about whether or not you saying the things that mean something. It's about what you do. They don't want to hear that shit. That's nice. That's nice. It's a hate. It's a hate within their spirit. Man, I'm telling you, bro. It's a hate within their spirit. They don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't know if y'all don't understand, black people. Listen, for all of the black people that's and Americans that's listening to this right now, these niggas don't have y'all best interests at heart. They don't give a fuck about you. Nigga, they monetizing you. And that's why I told that nigga that he was sucking the dick of black people. But we gonna get there too. So I choose to engage. So when we
is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
Talk about liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the
talk about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss. Listen. Then they try to say your boss.
Shots fired.
Because they want to insinuate that you're doing it to stay in the good graces of somebody. Anybody that has ever tapped.
This is major content creator Anton Daniels for the Millionaire Morning Show. And Corey Holcomb from the 5150, he was on his podcast, I believe, late last night, and it went all the way left. So while it's still on break in the murder trial, we just tapping into these streets, see what's going on.
Into this platform. Anybody that has ever watched any of my live streams, you know I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I done went off on the whitest of white people, blackest of black people, outsiders, immigrants, the whole 9 yards. And I have zero.
That is true. I've seen Anton go off. I mean, from what I've watched, I've seen him go off for multiple people, multiple races and stuff, not just black. But I think his talk about the black community gets clipped the most. So that's probably what most people see. And a lot of things is most people is going to build a narrative around you just off a clip. Like they'll watch a short of a whole live, and that live will get clipped up into shorts and little mini videos, and people won't go back and watch the whole stream. They'll watch that one little clip, and their whole thoughts of you and the narrative gets painted from there. So that does happen.
Zero people, no ownership, no management, no bosses. I don't worry about no sponsorships. I am 100% owned on my own. I have zero financing that I have to worry about. I own all of my properties. I own all of my cars. I own my own portfolio, the whole 9 yards. I can say what I want to say because I don't have to worry about getting fired. I don't have to worry about a sponsor saying we don't fuck with you no more. I say what I want to say. That's the whole point. So you're not talking to somebody that's bought. I ain't never took a dime on a political pact. I ain't never, every decision that I make, every position that I take, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, is because that's what I really believe, right or wrong. Let me tell you what the blogs missed, but they do that intentionally.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
Now, they don't add that part in there. Why don't they add that part in there? Where it start is after he say that. The disrespect was before I ever said anything. When you see this chopped up on platforms, they chop it where I then respond to the energy. They don't chop it where the disrespect started. They chop it. Oh man, if Anton would, nigga, he started saying disrespectful shit way before I ever even. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna return the same energy that you gave it to. They never start where the disrespect start. They always go where niggas get offended. And let me tell you another thing about black people. They emotional. They can't hold that shit in. They can't control themselves. But where he went wrong is this. And I'm gonna tell you where he went wrong. What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
Nah, homie, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't
Believe me
do
when
that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy
switch
you give me.
Let's switch seats. Let's switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucker.
Listen. This is what I know for sure. One thing is for sure, and two things is for certain. You can't say I'm jumping off the porch and don't jump. You can't go to the end of the ledge and don't jump.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I agree 100% with that. When as soon as he moved that switch seats and get all in his face, I really don't know what that was about. When a person takes that type of aggressive posture to another person, like, especially if you don't know them, like you don't know the other side, how the other person is going to respond. So if you're going to make that decision to take it there, you're either going to take it all the way there or you don't make that decision in the first place, like switch seats and get all in his face. Because be honest with you, even though he's talking, he's taking a very aggressive posture. Now, if that was somebody else who, it probably could have went up right then and there. So I agree with Anton. You don't do all that and then like not go all the way. It's just a bad look. Either go all the way or don't go at all.
Nigga, you might as well have left Darlene in the middle of us because you got to do something now.
My point exactly. My point exactly. That's a fact. Clip that. That's a fact. Like you don't do all that in like it got to be oh man.
You got to do something now. I'm not impressed. Ain't no fear in me. Listen. I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all seen it. Y'all can go back and watch it for yourself. The nigga was shaking like Muhammad Ali at the Olympics, nigga. They were shaking. He was shaking. His hand was like this the whole time. He was shaking like Muhammad Ali at the Olympics. Boy, that nigga was shaking so bad. And some people can make the case and say, well, people get like that when they really mad or when they really nervous and it didn't go the way that they thought it was going to go. You seen it?
Fucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about none
Well,
of that
I
shit.
tell you what. Watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do.
I said what I said, nigga. I said it to your face twice. Call it what you want. I said what nigga, you heard me. It wasn't no mincing words. Don't say, amen, knock the stick off of my shoulder. Nigga, knock it off my shoulder this time. Step over this line. Nigga, we not in high school, nigga. You heard me. The fuck you talking about? This ain't elementary school. Hey, knock the stick off my shoulder one more time. Nigga, you heard me twice. You heard me twice. You started the disrespect. I met you with the same energy. I'm in your city, in your studio, with all of your friends all around. Now you got to do something. You got to do something. Or I know who you really are now. All of that shit talking, all of that bossing up on women, all of that talking about niggas in real life and all of that shit, nigga, we not impressed by it.
No dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
Okay, but that gay shit, oh, you go.
But the thing about it is, Anton, he didn't say the DS, but he said it once. He don't got to say it again. Actually, I think he said it twice. He said, you are. Corey, like, don't say it again. Motherfucker, he already said it. Where I was at, in the federal penitentiary, you say that to somebody, you better be willing to die behind it. Because they ain't no, well, say it again. No, a person going to try to chop your head off. You say that to any man in the feds, it's going all the way to the most violent maximum. The first time. Ain't no second time or watch your mouth. The first time. If Anton would have said that to someone in the feds, there is no do it again. There is no. It's going all the way to the max right then and there. So for Corey saying, watch it, don't say it, it's a moot point because he already said it. If you should have reacted the first time he said it. You should have took off on it the first time. Not no, say it again. No. The first time it said something should have been done. And if it wasn't going to be done the first time that he said it, there's no reason for Anton to say it again like Beta. I dare you to say it again. There's no reason for him. Because listen, if I was Anton, he was like, don't say it again, say it again. I'd be like, shit, you still ain't doing nothing about the first one. You still ain't doing nothing about the first time I said it. Like the same motherfucker, how many times with your max before you explode? You still ain't doing nothing about the first one. For me, say it again. Do something about the first one, then I say it again. Like, come on, man.
Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're
We
not
good.
bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do dick
We can put
sucking
the
shit.
microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and go out back. We can put the microphone down right now and go out back. We ain't got to risk our platforms. No. Let's really break this down.
As soon as he said that, all that talking and disrespect, it's either one or two things. Actually, no, it's only one thing. Corey, he was supposed to go out back and get that fade in. There's no way you're going to allow a person come on your platform in your city and offer you up out back, and you don't go out back. At this point right here, if Corey did not step outside and get that fade in, nothing he says after that even matters. Anton, in my opinion, he won it right here. He won it right here. This is where Anton won it at. You can say whatever you want about him, but this is where he won it at. Right here.
We ain't got to risk our platforms. We ain't got to risk it being demonetized. We know how YouTube feel about fighting online. They don't do fights. They don't do none of that shit. They will shut you down immediately. It's a fact. This is not my opinion. This is a fact. We ain't got to do none of the fluff. We ain't got to do it for the internet. We can go out back right now, shoot the fade, and do what we do. Because if this is what you saying that you are, then we can go ahead and do it.
I agree. I agree. It ain't about don't say it again. Nah. If we skip past all that and we get straight to it, we can go out back right now. That supersedes. Oh, say it again. Nope. Now you got officially offered up on your own platform.
I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for the
sucking
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how
I call this nigga out his name.
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
Now his people trying to derail it and trying to calm it down. So shout out to his people.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats. Don't switch seats, nigga, like you tough.
Facts. I gotta agree. I gotta once again. I gotta agree. In the DMV, the minute you switch seats, we think you want that smoke. The minute you switch seats, I think what the fuck you switch? What's up? What you trying to do? What's up? You switching seats? What's up? Nah, it ain't no motherfucking talk. You want to talk? Get the fuck back over there. You come and switch seats like you trying to press me or something. Like you trying to soft press me. You ain't soft pressing me. What the fuck you switching seats for? Like I'm supposed to cower down? You switching seats for? You want the smoke? All right, then get the fuck back over there. Don't switch seats like you about to do something. And then I give it to Anton again. He said we can go out back. All that talking is over with at that point.
Don't switch seats like you pressing me.
No, this is my show. This is my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that. If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Damn.
I told you right now, you're not gonna do shit. Look, bro, I don't know what part of the world y'all from, but either you are or you're not. You don't need no battery in your back end to do so.
That's a fact. And I'm from the DMV. That's a fact. And I know there's hoods all over the world. The street lines to say either you gonna go or you not. Like if Corey really wanted to go, he was just gonna go. But I'm be honest with you, win, lose, or draw, you're not coming up on my platform and offer me up to a fade on my platform, and we not out back getting that fade in. You got your people, I got my people. There don't need to be no guns out or nothing. Then we're gonna offer that fade up. After we clean up our bumps and bruises, we can get back to the show. We can get right back to the show afterwards, or you can get the fuck on, or after that, you still don't like where it went, then it could proceed to the next stages. It all depends. It all depends. If you could take an ass whooping, or if I could take one. Shit may just go all the way to the moon. You never know in these situations. But one thing you not gonna do is offer me up, and I'm not taking it. Win, lose, or draw. It ain't about winning or losing, because I respect the man that accept that fate. He may lose, but at least he stood up and that's what we respect. Win, lose, or draw, it is what it is. But to get offered up and you just talking. Now I don't know if Anton was really serious himself or not, but hey, he offered it up. And he said, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking. So I don't know, man. Look like Anton stood on business on this one.
You don't need him, you don't need her, you don't need none of that shit. If you feeling some type of way, you don't need no battery in your back. You don't need somebody to push you over the edge in order to do it. Nigga, either you are or you not. Don't do all of the performative shit. Don't do it for the internet. Don't try to save face, because that's the truth.
Me with that dick sucking shit
not gonna
again,
do
nigga.
shit. You're not gonna
Come
do
at me with. Say I suck dick again.
All right, so now he put the microphone down, right? He put the microphone down, right? All right, cool.
Yeah, nigga.
We can go out back right now. And ain't nothing else to talk about.
There you go. That's a fact. Right there. Fuck that saying it again. Nah. What you want to do is you trying to use me to hype you up, to take off for me in front of the camera. Then everybody, you get 2 shots off. Everybody come break it up. We rumble it. Nah. Anton did it straight to the cold. He said, all that other shit he talking about, he said, nah, say it again. Now, let's get all to where it's going to end up anyway. We can just go out back and get it out the way.
From my perspective, once you put the microphone down, it ain't nothing else to talk about, because you're not trying to talk no more. You don't want to resolve it. You don't want to be amicable. You don't want to debate. You don't want to do none of that shit. So from my perspective, okay, well, I guess that's that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. Let's get back to it. It's been spicy in these YouTube streets.
Can I step out? The elevator bank that I came up wasn't moving, but I don't know when it's stuck.
I don't know.
Can I step out and just see
Okay.
if the alarm's going off?
All right. We'll be right here. Make sure you talk. Just a reminder, when I say 2 o'clock, I do mean 2 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, are we ready for the jury?
Yes.
Are you Mr. Carroll?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. All right, Mr. Carroll, your next question.
Thank you. I apologize, Your Honor. A little technical difficulty.
Get it together then. Get it together.
Sorry. Your Honor, is it published to the counsel?
It's just the counsel at the moment. And to the witness.
The witness? Ma'am, is this the person that is your support and you're working with?
Say it again?
Do you see on the camera before you?
Yes, I can.
Okay, is that your friend Kate Brower?
It is.
Okay.
Do you want to make that exhibit 62? Just.
Yes, Your Honor, exhibit 62.
Okay.
And I'd like to play that for the witness.
No, if you want to approach.
Approaching. Why they approaching? Something they don't want them to. What's going on? Gotta get it together though.
Ma'am, and did you have a conversation with your friend on March 14th, 2025?
Well, we have the date, so I would say I'll take your word for it.
Do you remember the date?
I don't remember date.
How many conversations do you have with her?
Depends. Sometimes more often than other times.
Okay. Well, let's talk about that. How many times have you talked to her?
How many what?
How many times have you talked to her?
I don't know.
Okay. When did you first meet her?
I would say back in January, February.
January, February of 25?
Yes.
And you continue talking to her to this date?
Yeah.
When was the last time you talked to her?
Last week, I guess.
Last week?
Yes.
Okay. And And so how many times a week do you talk to her?
Well, I don't know how many times I talked to her.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I said, I don't know how many times.
Okay, do you talk every week?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you talk 2 times a week?
Sometimes,
Okay, do you talk 3 times a week?
sometimes.
Do you talk 4 times a week?
Well, we have the records because I don't remember. I can tell it.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I can tell.
You can't tell? You don't know?
I
So
don't know for
you don't
sure.
have a guess of
I
how
don't
many
know for
times you've
sure.
talked to your friend?
No.
Okay. Ma'am, do you see what's on your screen there relating to the smart jail mail?
Oh, I see it.
Okay. And let me just slide it up.
All right. So I'm going to put it on hold for a second. It's a lot to unpack. And we are going to get into one more document before I get on with my day. So before we do that, we are going to get into
You're rocking with the best. You're rocking with the best. You're rocking with the best. Bring that one back from the top. Bring that one back from the top. You're rocking with the best. You're rocking with the best. Bring that one back from the top.
Call that person a sovereign citizen. Watch how they act. Their response lets you know they're dealing with a sovereign citizen.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel is meant for educational purpose only.
I am Anawa Ihiwe Bay in red ink, all lowercase letters, in capitals, diminuto nolo, and pro.
By this channel is
Look how she comes in blazing.
meant for educational purpose only.
I am Anawa Ihiwe Bay in red ink, all lowercase letters, in capitals, diminuto nolo, and propria persona su juris, and propria solo, and in propria heredes at this time. Okay. At this time and all points in time, I am an ascendant of the great pharaohs of Kemet and of the Moabites and the Canaanites.
Did she just say the Moabites and Canaanites? Lady, you got that one wrong.
I am an original indigenous Moorish American.
She just said indigenous. Now let's look that word up in the dictionary and see if we can find a definition. Nothing there. Sorry, wrong again.
National, my ID is right there on the table. Your forms are right there. The Treaty of Peace and Friendship is right there.
Well, apparently she didn't get the memo because the Treaty of Peace and Friendship does not apply to you, lady. You are not a Moroccan citizen. Furthermore, the Treaty of Peace and Friendship does not absolve you of any crimes committed in the United States.
Constitution of the United States, 1789 and 1791, UN.org. You guys are doing something unlawful right now against an indigenous Moorish American national.
There she goes again with that word, indigenous. Lady, that is not a word.
On the record and for the record, your courts are fraud. I am the only superior jurisdiction on my land. I am the law and I am the government, and you do not have jurisdiction over me. Show me your jurisdiction over me. Prove your delegation of authority. Prove your delegation of authority.
Lady, the mere fact that they're standing in your apartment without your authorization proves that they have authority over you.
My property immediately. Cease and desist all actions in contact. Take your leave and never return. This is your due process of notice of intent to leave you all. And Ron, your corporation, Governor Ron, has my confirmation of who I am. You guys are in violation and you are live with the Moorish American National Republic.
Lady, the Moorish American National Republic cannot help you. I repeat, the Moorish American National Republic cannot help you. Try again.
I am Anawa Ihiwe Bay in red ink, all lowercase letters.
What is this red ink and all lowercase letters nonsense? What do you think that's going to do?
Prove your jurisdiction over me. I am Anawa Ihiwe Bay. I am Anawa Ihiwe, was touched unlawfully. I was touched unlawfully. I command you all to leave my property now. I am not Montina Long, the legal personality. I am not Montina Long, the legal personality. Right now,
Lady, wrong again. You are Martina Long. I repeat, you are Martina Long. Now, will the real Martina Long please stand up?
am being violated and I am handcuffed. Right now, I am being violated and I am handcuffed. And they are trying to talk to me. All of you are going to be detained just like the other ones in Miami. Just like the other ones in Miami. You guys are all going to be detained. Look at all their faces. Look at all their faces. I am God of this land.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. She just took it a step further and called herself God. This lady is clearly insane.
The U.S. military will be picking up all these people right here. I am Lord of this land. I am a Moor. I am sovereign to this land by blood and birthright. No United States corporation, company, citizen has no personam jurisdiction. Have now. Cease and desist. Cease and desist all demands upon the sovereign. Cease and desist. I command you all to leave my property this instant. I command you all to leave my property this instant. I command you all walking dead, leave my property. All.
Now, I'm not sure if it's clear to y'all yet, but it's very clear to me that this lady is mental. She just called them the Walking Dead. Wow.
All of you are not natural persons. Leave my property. I am a living, breathing, sovereign heir to the land, my property.
Walking Dead. Wow.
All of you are not natural persons. Leave my property. I am a living, breathing, sovereign heir to the land by blood and birthright, and you're mad. And you're mad about it. And you're mad about it. I am a living, breathing sovereign to the land, and you're mad about it. All judicial officers are bound by Article 6 of the Constitution for the United States, 1789 and 1791. All judicial officers are bound. These people are fraud public servants who work for the United States Corporation Company. They are all private. You do not give me orders. I give orders on my land. Take these handcuffs off me now. You are hurting the sovereign. Prove your delegation of authority over me right now. All judicial officers are bound by Article 6 of the Constitution. And right now, none of you guys have any authority to be in my home. You know I am not going to do no such thing. Nobody orders the sovereign around.
I'm not ordering you. I ask you to stand up.
Nobody orders or asks the sovereign nothing. For speaking to the living. You are in violation. You are in violation for speaking to the living. So all of you guys.
This lady is clearly having a mental breakdown. She needs to seek help, and not help from Light to Jerry Bay. She needs to go to a licensed professional.
All of you guys are corporate entities. I am Anawa Ihiri Bay and
No, you're not. You're Martina Long.
Capitan Diminucio Nolo and Propia Persona Juris and Propia Solo and then Propia Heredes at all times. And I command you to take these cuffs off me. Do not talk to my heirs. I command you not to speak to my heirs. My heirs do my property. They are touching me. Do not touch me. I command you not to touch the sovereign.
Relax.
You are being unlawful. I command you not to touch the sovereign. I command you not to touch the sovereign. I command you not to touch out my arm. I command you not to touch the sovereign. Ow. Ow. They are hurting me. I command you not to touch the sovereign. You're hurting my body. Do not touch me. No dead corporation, company, citizen can touch the sovereign.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Get your hands off of the sovereign. Ow.
3 days later.
Now, this is eviction day, so it's about to get ugly.
All rise and stand. This is Living Justice Judge Anawa Ihiri Bay and Capitan Diminucio Nolo in Propia Persona Juris and Propio Solo and in Propio Heredes.
Now, let's take a quick look at where she gets these crazy teachings from.
Like to Jerry Bay, in propria persona juris, and in proprio heredis, as are all Moorish American nationals. We are both Aboriginal and indigenous to this land of ancient Morocco, Asia, North America, Amexum, also.
Hey, Light to Jerry Bay, how about looking up Amexum in the dictionary? Amexum is not real. It is fictitious. It is that Noble Drew Ali nonsense.
Also called the North Gate. We are the descendants of the great pharaohs of Kemet and of the ancient Moabites and Canaanites. We are alive, speak for ourselves, and present ourselves as the chosen heirs, trustees, claimants, executors, ministers, and beneficiaries of our own vast estate, which is all land, all natural resources, and all commercial contracts on our land. We are here to proclaim, declare, and enforce the supreme law, and which are the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, 1786 and 1836.
Now, we just took a quick look at Martina's long teacher, Light Tajiri Bey. I just wonder if Light Tajiri Bey is going to run and help her student, because her student is in dire need of help because her teachings did not do anything.
Show me your delegation of authority over me. Show me your delegation of authority over me.
Martina, they don't need to show you a delegation of authority over you. They are in your house without your permission. That right there is proof enough that they have authority over you. They're in your house. You don't want them there. They're not going anywhere. They're kicking you out. They have the authority to kick you out of your house because you probably did not pay your rent, because you're running around talking this sovereign nonsense.
Show me your delegation of authority over me. Show me your delegation of, sign this paper right here. Sign.
Martina, now why in the world would they sign that paper? What is that supposed to do? Let's say they did sign the paper. That paper will probably, in your mind, make you believe that they have to leave your house. No, nobody's signing your stupid papers in red ink or lowercase letters. Throw that in the trash.
Sign this paper right here if you want to talk to the sovereign. Do not come near me. I am Anua Highway Bay in Capites de Minusto Nolo and Propia Persona Juris. I command you to stop. Where are you going? This is the sovereign. I command you. No, I'm not a man. Do not disrespect me. Do not. No, I do not have an eviction.
Martina, oh, you do have an eviction, and you are, in fact, being evicted.
Excuse me. You are not talking to the sovereign. Where's your delegation of authority? I am Anua Highway Bay in Capites de Minusto Nolo and Propia Persona Juris and Propia Solo and in Propia Heredes at this time and all points in time. I am Anua Highway Bay and Capites de Minusto Nolo in red ink, all lowercase letters in Propia Persona Juris.
Martina, the all red ink lowercase letter thing means nothing. Try again.
I am not Martina Long.
But you truly are Martina Long.
I am Anua Highway Bay. Oh, you are touching the sovereign. You are touching the sovereign. I command you to stop. Give me my phone. Ow, you are Ow, you're hurting me. You're hurting me. Ow, you're hurting me. You are hurting me. You are hurting me. You are hurting me.
Okay, Martina, we get it. They're hurting you. But that doesn't matter. They have a job to do. They need to get you out of that apartment. And that's it.
I don't know if that's hers. I don't think that is her phone. Okay.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you execute an eviction on a Moorish side.
Well, sovereign citizens lose again.